Good evening and welcome to another video on this Friday night on All Hail the Ale. We are going to a beer from my hometown today. Is this one? It's from London Beer Factory. It is Hazey Daze. And as it says on the front of the can there, it is a session IPA and it weighs in at 4.6% ABV. And the can kind of looks like the surface of the sun, really. You know, a bit like fire. Maybe a bit of lava going on. And it says on the back of the can, Hazey Daze, a full flavoured New England style session IPA, a modern classic. Juicy, crushable with big tropical notes courtesy of the New World hops, while the malt bill and yeast lend a perfect haze. Sounds right so far. Pineapple mango on the nose, with citrus and soft tropical fruits on the tongue. Tropical, juicy and unfiltered. It tells us that the malt is low colour Maris Otter, Pilsner, oats and wheat. Your hops are Citra and Mosaic, and your yeast is British Ale 5. It's got a recipe to be really, really tasty. I mean, I love Citra hops. Who doesn't, let's be honest. And Mosaic should bring hopefully a little element of dankness as well as a bit more stone fruit kind of thing to the overall flavour. Usual ingredients and allergens listed on your can as well, and it's brewed in West Norwood in southeast London. So support your local breweries, boys and girls. Let's crack it open. This has got the funky LBF big top, so it makes a bit of a pop. Let's try and hopefully not get it everywhere. There we go. The good thing about these big top cans is that you can either use them as a bit of a cup, while you're travelling or whatever, and it makes pouring a little bit easier. So let's pour into the glass. The pour is a little bit hazy. I mean, that pour is really easy at the big top can. You know, there's no glugging which creates extra foam. Just pours ridiculously easy, and you can see right to the bottom of the can and see if there's any kind of gunk in there. I've got a little bit of hazy beer left in the bottom, and that would pour that out in a moment. Let's have a look at the beer. Let's turn around carefully because I've kind of filled this almost to the top. It is really pale in colour, relatively hazy. We've got a little bit of carbonation rolling up the glass, and we've got a small but relatively consistent white head. That's the aroma. It's typical Citra. That little lemon zesty thing going on. You've got a little bit of kind of apricot, that kind of sweetness. A little bit of pineapple coming through. A little bit of bitterness. Not a huge amount, but just a little bit on the nose. Let's have a taste. Oh, wow. I've not had this one before, as I mentioned. And I'm glad I've got it now. You've got the pineapple, you've got mango, you've got the lemon, you've got that little bit of dank stone fruit. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's not heavy beer, it's light to medium at best. It's not hugely hoppy, but it's hoppy enough. There is no real bitterness to speak of, even though you get a little bit on the nose. Really tasty. And only 4.6% ABV, ladies and gents. So, juicy. Very juicy. It's like, on the finish, it's almost like a sweet orange that's faded. You imagine you get a piece of like a sweet clementine, and you've sucked all the juice out and you get that real, really, really faded orange right on the end. That's what you get on the finish with this. It's really nice. That is stupidly sessionable, 4.6% as well. I'm going to run out of beer to photograph in a minute. London Beer Factory Hazey Daze, what do I think of you? Do I like you? No. Do I love you? It's Valentine's Day. Do I love it? I do. It's really, really tasty. £1.80 a can in Tesco, or if you buy 4 in their 4 for £6 range, it's £1.50. I cannot knock it at that price in any way. Would I like it hoppier? Yeah, of course, because I like hops that smash you around the face like a freight train. But this is not what this is all about. This is about having some of those juicy flavours at a sensible ABV where you can knock them back, thoroughly enjoy them, and not fall flat on your face quite so quickly. So I'm not going to judge it on that. I'm going to judge it on the flavour, and it's got that subtly dank stone fruit that I love. You've got a bit of pineapple, you've got a bit of mango. The aromas are just... it's got all the aroma of a much bigger beer with a subtle drop in flavour from your big hitting ABV beers. And it's because it's not losing a lot, let's be honest. If I could improve it in any way, I'd give it a bit more body, you know, but that's being nitpicky. So let's answer the age-old question. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. Would I rush out and buy it again? Yes, I would. When I want a beer that is going to be sensible at ABV so I can enjoy a few and not get absolutely trolleyed, this is the sort of thing I would go for. Yeah, everyone loves to have the big 7, 8, 9, 10%ers because they've got absolutely everything I love in them, but it's not always practical. So Hazey Daze I would absolutely buy. And can I find a chink in the armour other than the body? No, not really. I can't. I'm going to have to therefore give Hazey Daze a really nice hefty score on the old Untapped score sheet, and I got to knock it down a tiny bit because it could do with a little bit more body, and I appreciate that it's a lower ABV beer, so I'm not going to be too harsh. I'm not at all. So I'm going to give it the smallest deduction I can and give Hazey Daze from London Beer Factory 4.75 out of 5 on Untapped score sheet. Yeah, happy days for Hazey Daze is all I can say. So there we are. That's the end of the video. Almost. Down there are some buttons. You've got the like, dislike, subscribe, and some comment sections. I would love to hear from you if you've had this beer and see if you enjoy it as much as I do. If you haven't tried it yet, why not? You need to, because it's awesome. Go out and enjoy it, and I will catch you in another video. This has been The Beer. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon. Bye.